Hey, how are you? Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Okay, this is Rolanda Michele, and we're going live with Ask the Coach. It is almost 6 o'clock. Tonight, though, we're doing something really special. Tonight is the first night that we're going live across, I think it's 4 channels. We're going to be on Facebook. We're going to be on LinkedIn. We're going to be on Instagram, and we're going to be on YouTube. This is the first time we're doing Instagram and YouTube. So we're adding people in there. So please like and share, ask your friends and coming in here to so you can know what we're all talking about. I am so happy that you guys are here. We start at 6 o'clock promptly. And boy, has it been a long day for me. I know you guys have a long day, but over here on the East Coast, because I'm located on the East Coast, it's almost 6 o'clock. It's 3 minutes to 6. So as we are getting together and getting settled in, I am so happy to see you guys here tonight with me. So I am excited, very, very excited to be going across all these platforms. So if there's a little bit of technical difficulties, I apologize up front, but this is the first time I'm doing it, and I am very excited about doing it. So I have a couple of screens going on. So I just like to tell people that from up front, and everything is going there. So we're all here. We're all here. You all here? I'm here. You're here. Great. So yeah, so it looks like I'm live across all of them. I'm checking everything out. I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen in a second, a presentation. I am so stoked to talk about this because today has been a long day for me. And I have to tell you, it was a good day too. It was about we went to a small business expo up in Philadelphia, in Center City of Philadelphia, and I did some networking and working with small businesses. I love to do that, and I try to tell my clients to do that as well. So I can't tell them to do it without me doing it, right? So I had to do it myself as well. So that's what we did today. It's been a long day, and I still have service calls in the afternoon because as a consultant, I have people on all sides of the country and different coasts and different time zones. But I'm here with you tonight, and I'm ready to go. I hope you're ready to go. Great. So as always, what I like to do is I'm not sure about how it works on Instagram, and so I will try my best to. I know I can do it on Facebook and LinkedIn, and I can't do it on Instagram and on YouTube. I apologize up front because what I do is like I try to give the link inside of the chats just in case there's some issues. But I'm looking right now and I can be really honest. Everything is working out fine, and I am so excited. This is the first time I'm going to do it. And I'm just kind of happy. So I hope you guys are here and ready to go. We were like 1 minute away from 6 o'clock. And I want you guys to be involved and get in here and have a good time. And I always try to man the chats. So I will try to man the chats across a bunch of social media, not social medias. So I will do that as well. So let me see what I can do. Let me see. I might have to stop the share because I have to. You still see me. I have to pull something over on this side. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, if I can get them over here, I'm going to try to get my I'm trying to get my Instagram over here, and so I can manage it over here, my Instagram and my YouTube over here, so I can see what's going on and try to make sure that everything is together with it. Try to manage chat. As like I said, I try to see if there's anybody saying anything. So feel free to do any, to say anything or comment here. If I don't catch it, I will tell you right now that if I don't catch it, I will absolutely respond as soon as I see it, because I'm gonna just look at everything and make sure we're good to go. So we're after 6 o'clock. I am running late, 1 minute late. But I guess what? This is not gonna be one of those things that's gonna take us a long time. I just want to welcome you here. If this is your first time joining, thank you for joining me. Like and share. This is a great place. My name is Rolanda Michele. And I want to thank you for coming in tonight and talking and letting me talk to you for a few. So my name is Rolanda Michele. I am a business management consultant and also a life coach and relationship coach and also a business coach and executive coach. So today's title of the show is called Ask a Coach Consultant. And my name is Rolanda Michele. And um what I like to do is I work with small businesses, large businesses, different business sizes, and help them build them out, and also help the people in general, the leaders of them, become leaders that I know they are. So tonight's question, as you can see, is unlocking the power of networking. So I have a question for you. How do you feel about networking, right? How do you really feel about it? Like, you can tell me the truth. You can tell me the truth. It will not hurt my feelings if you say I hate it or despise it or whatever. Because some people really love it. Like, some people really love networking. They think it's like the bee's knees. However, in my travels, I found like many people like fear it. They don't know how to use it or even know what events to attend, and that can become paralyzing in some way. So if if I'm really being honest, and I try to be honest with you guys, I try to be honest with everyone. Networking isn't something that I just love to do. This is not one of those things that I love networking. Okay, it's not something that I love to do. I like meeting new people and I like learning about people, but when it comes to that word networking, it changes everything for me, right? I don't know, it's like a connotation change for me. And guess what? Like it can you believe it? Like I said, today I spent all day at a networking event for small businesses. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Anybody that knows me knows that I you're like, oh, all day. Yes, all day from nine. I think we got there about 10 o'clock. And then I had to rush home and come here and get ready for you guys. It was a great experience. I received some great leads. I met some great people, learned a lot about different people's businesses, and honor of me, like, what I mean, of overcoming my fears, like, and pushing myself forward, because this is not the first networking thing I do, but I'm continually doing this. Today's session is about unlocking the power of networking and some strategies for success. Networking is more than just exchanging your business cards or just attending the events, just showing up. I'm here. I networked, right? It's more than that. It's about building meaningful connections that propel your career or your business forward. So think about that. It's not just about going, you have to do something with it, right? So we have to understand that networking is a key piece of it, right? But let's be honest, and I'm going to be honest with you. Networking hasn't always been easy. It isn't always easy. Like, many of you, I faced like my fair share of challenges and insecurities. Um, like challenges of insecurities about networking when it comes to networking. However, I've learned that with determination and the right strategies, it's possible to overcome them, overcome those obstacles, and unlock some potential and unlock full potential of networking. So here tonight, we're going to go through some tips. It's not going to be long. You guys are the first times here. I usually take about 30 to 45 minutes. I don't like to have long live sessions and have you there for hours and talk to me and let's get in there, get the information. If you have questions, I'm here to answer them. If you don't, fine. And if you don't want to ask them now, you want to ask them later, great. And if you're watching this later, hi, how are you doing? And I welcome you here. So are you ready to join in? Are you ready to join in? And I can give you some tips of what I did to prepare for today. I hope you are, because that's what we're going to go through. So let's get into it, right? Let's get into it right now. So let's talk about the value of networking. Like I said, let's say we have to think about this, right? Um, there are so many things that we can do. Like, I say this is when it comes down to networking. Like I said, what value does networking get? Like I said, it's more than just exchanging business cards. It's about building meaningful relationships, right? It's about connecting with peers, some people that might be able to mentor you, or industry leaders that may open doors for you in the world, and create a whole brand new world of opportunities that you may not have been able to access or have access to otherwise, right? That's what networking does. It opens doors for you, open opportunities for you, either as a learning opportunity, financial opportunity, these are great, right? These are things that we all need. Networking provides that platform for sharing insights, both back and forth, exchanging ideas, and staying abreast of industry's trends and ultimately fostering personal and professional growth. And we all need to grow. No matter where you are in your life, we all need to grow. So when you think about that, um, networking is a opportunity for a possibility. So let's think about this. I've met people before in a networking event, and now, today that became a lead for me that, has opened the doors to other revenue streams and possibility of other partnerships that I can actually branch out from my small business academy and touch more people, and get them involved with what I'm doing, right? Because of just networking. It's becomes a mutually, like, creating mutually beneficial partnerships is part of networking. It is a great thing to do, if you are, especially if you're new to it. Now, there are some things that happen when it comes into networking, especially if you're new to networking. What are those obstacles? Like, there are things that make us stop. Like, we have obstacles in our way. There are things that stop us in our tracks to say, all right, we're not going to move forward networking. So let's see. What are they? We understand this. I give it to you. It is a tremendous benefit, and we all know that, right? Um, but again, like, there's the other side of it. So let's think about these things that happen to us. Like, we grapple with these obstacles when it comes in there, and they do seem intimidating. They're very daunting. We have to, let's put it out in the open, right? We're going to put it out in the open. But however, these obstacles, you know, include, like, they can be fear, rejection. Like, oh, I don't want to hear what this person has to say, right? Feeling of inadequacy. You're like, they don't want to hear what I have to say. Like, you have a lack of confidence or social anxiety, being in big rooms. These are all things that can happen, right? Uncertainty, like, about, like, how to start a conversation, or even how to follow up, when to follow up, all those type of things. And even uncertainty about which event to actually go to. Listen, there's a lot of networking events all over the country. Every city, every borough, all have networking events all over the country. Which one will work best for you? It's important, though. I want you to understand this. Before you move ahead or anything, let's stop right here. It's important to acknowledge that these feelings are entirely normal. They're normal. This is a normal fear that we all have. It is normal, right? And it's shared. It's shared by professionals and entrepreneurs. Many of us have those things. However, it is equally important to recognize that these obstacles can be overcome with practice, perseverance, and with the right mindset. It's always about having the right mindset. So by acknowledging our fears and actively working to overcome them, right? We want to overcome them. We can unlock our full potential of networking, and of the network that we gather, and reap so many benefits that networking has to offer us. Okay. Remember, networking is a skill, and it can be developed over time. So you don't have to know how to do everything right away, right now, but it is a skill that it can be developed over time. And you can refine it over time as well. So with each interaction, each networking opportunity, each time you go to one of these events and feel a little uncomfortable, every time you'll feel a little bit less uncomfortable the next time around. Okay. We will have a chance to grow, and we will improve every single time. So don't let these obstacles hold you back. Instead, like, embrace them. I always say embrace these things, right? These are opportunities for you to grow and challenge yourself and step out of that comfort zone that we like to live in. Get out of that. And with dedication and perseverance and persistence, you can overcome these obstacles, and forge, like, valuable connections. So, because it's all about creating valuable connections that will propel you forward in your career or in your business. Look, I'm not perfect at all. And I will tell you right now, I am working on it. Okay. I am working on it. And that is all I'm asking of you. I'm not telling you to be perfect. I'm just saying, just work on it, because it can really make the difference between a successful business and an unsuccessful business, finding a career opportunity and not getting a career opportunity. So let's think about strategies. Like what can we do about strategies? What um that can help us to make sure that we're being effective, right? Effective with our networking, right? So to navigate the world of networking successfully is essentially um to arm yourself with effective strategies, right? That's it. To navigate the world of networking successfully, you need to arm yourself with effective strategies. All right. So let's think about this. Let's dig in a little bit to some of the practical tips that you can that you can use, and it can elevate your networking game, right? Everybody wants a networking game, and yield meaningful connections and meaningful results that you'll be able to see in your bottom line eventually as a business owner. Firstly, um set goals. Set clear goals and objectives for your networking event that can help you focus and make the time worthwhile for you. Whether it's expanding your professional network or seeking new opportunities or gathering industry insights, have a clear purpose in your mind, right? Have a clear purpose in your mind that will guide your interactions and your conversation throughout the day, right? Next thing I would just say, prepare a concise elevator pitch or introduction that highlights your skills, your experience, or your unique value proposition, and make sure that it can have a lasting impression on others. Create a compelling message that succinctly communicates who you are, what you bring to the table, and it will leave this impression in their minds to your fellow networkers. If you are a business owner, small business owner, I would say make sure you have an introduction for yourself as well as your business. Have an elevator pitch for your business because you want to introduce yourself. Because especially if you're an entrepreneur or a solopreneur, people get to know who you are. This is something I say all the time. If you are on a business owner, a small business owner, people do business with you, not necessarily your business. Okay, they will do some with your business, but they'll get to learn who you are first. Trust me when I say that. The next thing I want to say about some strategies is approaching networking with a genuine interest in others and a willingness to listen. This is a crucial piece of building a meaningful relationship. Take time to engage with your fellow attendees, ask thoughtful questions, and actively listen to their responses. Authentic connections are built on mutual respect and understanding. I'm going to say this. When you're trying to connect with people, people like to talk, right? Make sure you're doing a lot of listening, not a lot of talking. It's better to listen and to make sure that you make sure you understand it. And when you're talking to someone, let them know that, hey, I heard what you said. And that even makes a bigger impression because they say, oh, they were listening to me. The next thing, oh man, I want to talk about is following up after the networking event. That is so crucial. It's so important. It's just as equally important as going to the events. If you went to the event and you didn't follow up, what were you doing, right? Send personalized follow-up messages or emails to express your gratitude for the connection, reinforce the rapport that you established at the event, right? Nurture that relationship, continue to nurture it over time, and this can lead to valuable collaborations and opportunities. It can also lead to, if you went to an event to sell, it will also lead to maybe a conversion as well. Listen, before you do all of this, right? Once you set those goals and everything and you have your elevator pitch, I want you to make sure that you prepare some materials to share, right? Don't forget that. Business cards, brochures, QR codes, these enhance visibility and facilitate follow-up, right? They have something in their hand, they have something tangible. Make sure you get it on your phone. I say this, make sure it's a mutual exchange. Don't just give out your card and then walk away, right? You want to make sure that you have these cards to move forward with. You need to have some kind of information or that they can contact you. This will help you stay connected, right? It will make the conversation a little bit easier and then it will make it easier again when later on when you're ready to reconnect with them because they'll have that information. And lastly, let's be on. Let's say this. Let's say this once and for all. Don't be afraid to step out your comfort zone and challenge yourself to initiate conversations with new people. Remember, the most rewarding connection often happen when we push ourselves beyond our boundaries and embrace new opportunities. Have a conversation with somebody you think, I didn't even realize that this person will be a great connection for me. But making sure that you stay aligned to those clear, making sure you have those clear goals and objectives. By implementing these actionable strategies, you will be equipped, you'll be well equipped, to be honest with you, to navigate those networking events with confidence and purpose and forging valuable connections that can propel your career and your business forward. Today, when I went to the event, I took someone with me that is in my class. It's first time they ever been to a networking event. And prior to the networking event, I sat down and I went over these strategies and make sure that they had these materials, make sure they understood what they were going for. And what I heard from them was that the event was awesome and fruitful. So that was great, right? Because we prepared. Like, I'm not going to leave you alone. If you're working with me, I'm not leaving you alone. Trust me. I'm not going to leave you alone to say, "Oh, do these things and goodbye." Not me. Never that. So now let's think about that. We were at the event. We did all this stuff. We did this preparation. We have our strategy. We're ready to go, right? So how do you maximize events? Our time is the most valuable, unrenewable resource we have. So we need to spend it wisely. Okay. So in this case, we need to maximize our ROI, our return on our investment of our time. Attending networking events can be incredibly valuable, but it's essential to approach them still with a strategic mindset. So let's think about it. Let's go ahead and look at these some tips that will help us maximize the value of these events and making like these meaningful connections. So first, let's think about this. Research the event before you go. All right, before you even commit to going to the event, research it. Look at the agenda. Look at these speakers. Look at the attendees. Ensure the event aligns with your goals and your interests, and allowing you to doing that. If you're doing that, it allows you to make the most out of your time as an investment. So research the event. So going to this event, prior to going to the event, I looked and see who was going to be there, what workshops they're going to have, which ones I wanted to go to, where different industry meetups are, all these kind of things to see where I wanted to spend my time. The second thing I want to talk about is setting intentions, right? Like we're sitting there talking about your goals and your objectives. It's the same difference. Setting the intention of each event can help guide your interactions and focus your efforts, right? Identify key contacts, individuals you would like to connect with, and prioritizing engaging with them during the event. So if you looked at the research of the event, you're like, "Oh my gosh, this company right here is a company I really wanted to connect with because there's an opportunity here for some partnership or an affiliation." So you know that they're there. You want to make sure that you say this is priority. So setting those attentions so you can just take the time and go boom, boom, boom and hit all those marks, right? You want to do that. Be strategic about where you spend your time. This is so crucial during an event. We can get caught up in all the minutia of an event. But you want to be strategic about where you're spending your time. Instead of trying to meet as many people as possible, focus on quality interactions over quantity. You could talk to 20 people, but if they're not the type of customer, they're not the type of partner, they're not your type of people, they're not your tribe, you just spent, all this time talking to people that is not going to bring you any fruit. However, if you have a quality, right? If you think about the quality of conversation, you might be able to have 2 or 3 or 4 meaningful conversations that will bear fruit at the end. So you want to make sure that when you're there, make sure you're talking to people that are going to be there that you need to talk to, right? Invest your time in meaningful conversations that have potential to yield that fruit and those valuable connections that we're all trying to get out of the networking event. Now, you created these materials, provide these materials, give those cards out, get that brochure out, tell people, hey, scan this card, There, sign is there. Oh, keep that pen. Do all of those things. This can enhance your visibility and facilitate follow-up conversations. It makes it easy for contacts to reconnect with you by providing them this tangible reminder of that interaction that you had with them, right? So so let's understand that, right? Yeah, I'm not telling you to go out there and spend like, oh, I'm going to spend $10,000 on marketing materials. I'm just talking about little things. Everybody should have a business card or a virtual business card. And like I said, when you're taking these things and and you're giving them away, talk to these people, figure out who they are, get their name, get their card, get their information, because you need to have that so you can follow up as well. Not like, oh, well, I'm gave them my card, they should call me. No, both ways, or make sure that you can do it, right? Make sure you are following up with those people that you want to, that you can follow with them. So you get those cards from them. You get those QR codes from them, get those brochures from them as well. Not just what you have to give out to other people. It's about a mutual exchange. It's about making a connection back and forth. And last but not least, oh, remember the real networking, the honest to goodness networking begins after the event, right? After you make that exchange, after you've been there, after you've been strategizing, after you talk to new people. Be sure to follow up promptly with your contacts, and you want to solidify that connection and continue that conversation on. Hey, I met you at the event, and we had a great conversation. I would love to schedule like a virtual tea or virtual coffee just to learn more about your organization and your needs and see if there's something I can help you with, or just to learn more about you and because see if there's something that we may be able to collaborate with, whatever it is. Just make sure you go ahead and make that connection and follow up with them. Nurturing these relationships beyond the event is key for building a lasting connection and maximizing the value of your networking efforts. Listen, I met people today. I met someone today. I was like, oh gosh, thank you. I needed to talk to you because something that I don't like to do when it comes into business, but I know is necessary. This person was really great at it. And I was like, all right, do you mind coming in and maybe I can have a conversation with you to help me with my class and talk to them about it, because I could teach them the fundamentals, but you're a day in and day out. They will love to talk to you. And the person was like, all right, great. Got their information, got their cell phone number, right? That's good. That's a great, meaningful connection. I'm going to make sure I follow up with that. By implementing these strategies, you will be well equipped to make the most of your networking opportunities and forge meaningful connections that benefit your career and your business. This is what it's all about. Okay. Now, this was quick, right? I told you guys, anybody's new. I don't take forever to be on here. I'm like, I am going to tell you the truth. Like, let's reflect on today's takeaways. We're not going to take a long time to do all these things. First and foremost, networking is not just about making connections, right? We want to remember that. It's about building meaningful relationships that open doors and create opportunities. Whether you're an entrepreneur or you're a professional life or someone just looking to expand their network, remember that every interaction has a potential to lead to something meaningful. It could be, like I said, it could be a job, it could be a partnership, it could be an affiliation, it could be a client, a customer, maybe even a new supplier. We never know. So always look at these things in that way. And throughout our discussion, we identify these common obstacles, right? That hinder us. We all have them. We're fearful. We have rejection. We're uncertain about where to start. But I want to remind you that obstacles are merely opportunities in disguise. With perseverance and the right strategies, you have the power to overcome them. You really do. And unlock the full potential of networking. Okay. And I encourage you, each of you, to take what you learn here and apply it in your life. Set your clear goals for your networking events. Step out of that comfort zone. Challenge yourself. Initiate conversation. Expand that network. And approach each interaction with authenticity and genuine interest. Okay. Be genuine, right? Knowing what you have and knowing what you want to achieve, knowing what you have to offer, right? And knowing what you want to achieve can guide your interactions and help you make the most of those networking opportunities. Create this authentic connection. And they're the most likely to lead to a mutually beneficial relationship. They are. Remember, networking is a journey, and every step you take will bring you closer and closer to your goals. Folks, you can tell when people are faking it, right? You can tell when people are faking it. And finally, I want to talk about like the express your confidence and each um and I was saying I have confidence in each of you. Okay, like I want you to express your confidence, but understand this: I am confident in each of you. You have those skills, you have the drive and the determination to succeed in networking endeavors. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, trust your abilities, seize opportunities with confidence, and don't be afraid to reach out for support when you need it. Like you just don't. Like I said, my clients, one of what's in my academy, she went with me today, and I was there with her majority of the day. Then she's like, "Oh, I'm going to go," and I was like, "Okay, fine." And she went and found her opportunities, and I found some people to talk to myself. Networking is a journey of continuous learning and growth. Stay open to new experiences. Be willing to learn from others and adapt your approach based on feedback and experience. Okay. As always, I'm here. I am always here, and well, and will always be here. As long as I'm doing this stuff, and I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. As my team too, and I have a team behind me, and we're here to support you every single step of the way. Okay, so if you're looking for support, if you're eager to dive deeper into this topic that we covered today, as well as gain like additional information, I encourage you to consider joining our Small Business Academy, because that's who the person that went with me today. She's part of our Small Business Academy, and I went with her to help her hand by hand exploring I want you to come in and explore our community. Our academy offers a wealth of educational resources, templates, and worksheets that you can use to create and grow your business. We have live and recording training sessions just in case you can't make those live sessions. We record them, yes. And mentorship. We have mentorship built all the way in there that includes group coaching as well as one-on-one coaching designed to empower you and overcome your challenges, achieve your goals, and succeed on your entrepreneurial journey. It's up to you. The best thing we offer is our growing community of supporting entrepreneurs. Um, I love the fact that we're doing that. So look, scan that QR code that's on the screen right now. Go ahead and scan that QR code is on the screen and download our brochure and our application to learn about us. So this is nothing that I'm not selling you a thing. Just learn about what we're doing. By joining our community, like you'll have the opportunity to connect with like-minded entrepreneurs and learn from industry experts and assess and have access to valuable tools, and these resources will help you navigate the complexities of having small business ownership with confidence and resilience. Look, our classes aren't built for everybody that's want to be talking philosophical. They're practical, down to earth knowledge of how to go from A to Z when it comes down to business. We take you every step of the way and we help you. So I wanted to say this: what sets us apart? Look, most of these experts, yeah, and I lean in when I have to say, I have to lean in when I'm going to say this. Most of these experts only give you information about smart part, about giving you the big picture. One of the great things that happened today was we went to one of these sessions, and you know, one of the academy members came and said, I was sitting next to her, and we were looking at these sessions, this workshop, and she leaned and said, "Hey, you taught me this already." But she's not talking about this other thing. And oh, he didn't say this other thing. And I was like, great, because they get the big picture. Everybody else is just giving you a small piece of it, but we're going to give you the big picture. In our academy, right? We are providing you with the knowledge to become the leaders that you are. We understand as small business owners that you have to work and you have to be operators of your business at times, but we are teaching you to raise it up a level and become the leaders that we know that you are. We equip you with those tools and the knowledge to create a growing and profitable business. Not just how we don't do, oh, let's grab attention and boost some posts. We're teaching you how to do those things and understanding the concepts that are already behind it. Anything that you need, we're here to talk to you and help you through that. One of the most the things that I love about it is that we actively support you, right? I've joined these gurus online, and I'm like, oh wow. And if you fall off, so what? They got your money. They give They don't care. I will just say it like that. They don't care. They don't, I won't say they won't care, but they don't follow up with you. We actively support you. We are invested in getting you every single drop of value that each module has. We want you to have it all. We celebrate with you. We cry with you. And you don't have to ask us to do that. It's just built in. That's what we do. It's just built in. So now what, right? You can go ahead and keep scanning that. Go ahead and scan that QR code. Go right ahead. If you want to learn about the Academy, go ahead. You can do three things. Go ahead and scan that QR code, right? A few things. You can scan the QR code, or you can reach out to me directly, and I will provide you any information that you have. You can schedule a free discovery call, and I'll go ahead and put that link down there in the chat so you guys can have it. Get a free discovery call. Yes, I said the F word, free discovery call. And I'll go ahead and put the link in the comments. And we can chat about what it is that you need and figure out how we can help you and assist you on the way. And if you're really, really interested, you can go ahead and apply, and I'll make sure I'll put that in there in the comments as well. There's no money needed or today. I'm not asking for anything. Please don't think that you're not obligated to join us, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put those links in the comment. There is no obligation for you to join us. If you schedule a call or anything with me, a free call, there is no obligation. Please understand that. I'm not built like that, right? What I am offering you, right, is an opportunity to join us, to join our community, to be in our community, and learn as much as you can from our community. So I just went ahead and put the brochure in in the box for everybody. So just understand that, right? This is what I'm here for. This is what I want to do. This is what I've been designed to do, I think. And this is just a beautiful opportunity. I worked on this for a long time just to make sure you guys understand that this is my passion. My tagline is passions of profit. And this is my passion. This is my passion to help small business owners like yourself create that opportunity for yourself in a way that nobody else is doing it, right? That's what I am all about. Okay. So please understand that this is not, a, oh, you got to do this now. Okay. Or you're going to lose it. No, that's not what it is about. I'm here to help you, right? I'm here to help you. So just understand that. So let me go ahead and put the discovery call in there. So I want to let you know that I'm going to be here weekly. So now, yes, and I'm going to get a little better and get a little savvier on YouTube and on Instagram. So I appreciate you guys joining me tonight because this has been fun. It's been real, and I absolutely love and respect anybody that's been taking their time to just come out and support me through this whole entire journey. It's been wonderful. But I'm going to be here every week for you to come and ask me questions. So how does it work? You just go ahead and submit a question to me and I will answer it. You just submit it online. It doesn't really ask you a lot of questions about yourself. It's just want to ask you questions. If you have a question for me as a coach or as a consultant, I will absolutely answer those questions. Again, there's no hard sell here with us, right? There isn't. We don't do that at Thomas and Lee. I'd rather talk to you 20,000 times. Yes, I said 20,000 times being exaggerating. But yes, I would rather talk to you plenty of times to have you figure out if this is where you want to be, as opposed to trying to rush you into something that doesn't work for you. That doesn't feel good for me as a business owner, or even as, someone that's teaching you these skills. I want you to really be there. So please ask your questions. There's no obligation for it. I'm going to go ahead and put that form in the chat as well. So let's see what we have going on and see if there's anybody in here saying anything. I would like for you to, if you would, like and share this with your friends and colleagues, anybody that may need to have this information. I would love for you to do that. It is 35 minutes after the hour. And like I said, this is a really quick live. I'm not going to be here all night having you guys listening to me all night. I am here because I'm here because I love to be here. I'm here because I'm here for you. And if you have any questions, like feel free to put them in the chat. I man these chats all the time. And like I said, and I think it's going to be on Instagram and um on YouTube. Like I said, I'm getting used to you guys. So I've been on this other one for a while now. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and end this now. If you have any questions, please go ahead and reach out to me. I would love to hear what you have to say. So this is it tonight. So I appreciate it, and I will make sure I get those other links out there in the chats real quick over in on Instagram and on YouTube. So thank you for joining me. This is the first time, and next week is going to be awesome because coming Monday we have a masterclass and it's going to be live on all 4 channels. So I'm just excited. So this is some new stuff. So you guys are great. I appreciate you. Have a great night and talk to you soon. Bye.